太公钓鱼，愿者上钩. When the old master goes fishing, the willing take the bait. In this video, we are going back further in time than we ever have before, to the end of the evil Shang dynasty and the beginning of the harmonious Zhou dynasty, circa 1000 BC. Naturally, how historically accurate this depiction is difficult to say, but according to tradition, for the last 3,000 years of Chinese history, if you wanted a really bad guy, you wanted the last king of the Shang dynasty, called Zhou. And if you wanted a really good guy, you wanted the first king of the Zhou dynasty, called Wén. So, towards the end of the Shang dynasty, under the tyranny of King Zhou, an old and incredibly wise advisor to the king called Jiāng Zǐyá is disgusted by the horrible acts and degenerate culture of the court and leaves. He hears of a young and virtuous man who has the ambition to overthrow the evil King Zhou and devises a scheme to catch his attention. Jiāng Zǐyá traveled close to the village of the young man and found a nearby lake. He sat down by the lake, took up a fishing pole and began fishing. However, not only did he not use any bait, he also cut the fishing line short so that it hung 1 meter or 3 feet above the water surface. Most people that walked by him would taunt him, saying something like, "The old man's gone crazy." One certain young lady felt sorry for him and told him, "Old man, you won't catch any fish without any bait." Jiāng Zǐyá simply replied, "The willing will take the bait," and remained by the lake fishing for several years. The young man, who was starting to recruit advisors for his ambitious plan to overthrow the kingdom, heard that an old advisor to the king had retired close to him where he lived and sent a soldier to ask if the old man would join him. When the soldier arrived and asked if Jiāng Zǐyá would join the young man, Jiāng Zǐyá simply responded, "I'm trying to catch fish, but the tiny shrimps get in the way." The young man then sent a well-respected advisor to talk to Jiāng Zǐyá, but he again responded with, "I'm trying to catch big fish, but the small fish get in the way." Only then did the young man realize that he had to meet Jiāng Zǐyá in person, and so he did. He conferred the title Taigong on Jiāng Zǐyá, which means something like old respected elder, but that I've decided to translate to old master for the sake of brevity. Jiāng Taigong became the foremost advisor of the young man, who overthrew the evil king and established the Zhou dynasty, proclaiming himself King Wén and ushered in the greatest period of harmony in Chinese history. Have you ever felt that you have really great advice to give to someone, but no matter how many times you tell them the right thing to do, they don't listen? This Chengyu is for that situation. Sometimes, perhaps most of the time, you can't get people to listen to you if they don't want to listen to you. So long as they know that you have good advice, let them work for it, because they will be more willing to listen once they are ready to. Be like the old master. Let the willing take the bait.